What's up, y'all? It's another video. As you can see, this is the new Autoworld cateye casting, and well, at the time of this recording, I haven't seen any custom builds yet of it because they just arrived like yesterday and today for people. But in this video, I'm just gonna be showing y'all how I lift my frames because I've had a few people ask me how I lift my frames. So yeah, we're going to be doing four-wheel drive. Obviously you can tell by the M2 tires and wheels that I got on there right now. So yeah, hope y'all enjoy this video. I might have some little updates here and there on it, but yeah, let me show y'all first before I start the project. That's the color I'm going with. It's the same color as the dually, but anyways, yep, let's move on. Alright, so I moved everything out of the way. It's just the frame and the wheels, and obviously they're not attached. I started working on this before, trying to get this thing level. Still got to do some more filing, but I got to get this level. This is pretty good. I might need to raise this side so I can put the axle tubes in. I don't know how I'm gonna do the frame, if I want to repaint it or not, because the bumper's attached to it, which I mean, but anyways, enough rambling on. I guess we're gonna switch to when the frame has been filed down and ready to get the axle tubes on. See you then. Alright, so we got it kind of filed down good enough, you know. This side should be fine because it's mostly flat. Gotta cut this tube right here so then you can put the wheels in. So I'm gonna do that here quick. I'll come back when I got the tubes done. Alright, oops. Got my tubes here, and then I'm gonna put it on the wheels here quick. There we go. Sorry, not on camera, but I gotta be able to see some of this stuff. Does it roll? Rolls pretty good. I think that should be the front. And we're gonna put on the other one. Gonna make sure it rolls too. Fell right there. Right. And then what I do normally is I feel to make sure these are the same length. If they aren't, just use the more narrow one for the front and the wider one for the back. That's what I normally do because it's not really noticeable. Actually, they might be the same height. It's just that I'm feeling it. Nope, they're different heights, but it's not even noticeable if you look at it. But yeah, now we're gonna try gluing these on, which I don't know how that's gonna be when I'm on camera. I know I did this before, but we'll see. I gotta see how it looks first because I'm kind of going for a 6-inch lift, obviously, because these are about 35-inch tires, I'd say. So right now I'm putting on the truck to kind of get a feel for it. I'll show you guys. There we go. So here's kind of what I'm working with here. I'd say that's about a 6-inch lift. Yeah. Now, is the back leaning at all? That's another thing I gotta worry about. would that sit straight? Whoops. Okay. I do need to file a little bit more off of the back part. So I'll be right back with you guys. Alright. Got it filed. Now it's time to glue the wheels on. I should have probably stripped this first. Oh no, because the bumper's on there. Yeah, I don't know. I think all I can do is glue the middle part for both of these, because the outer parts don't really line up. Now sometimes what I do is sand a little bit of the tube that I'm using, so then that would be flat as well, but I don't know, I guess I'm making my life harder for myself or something. So we're just gonna go gentle with it. And see if it's about middle. I know I'm not on camera right now, but that's because I'm more worried about getting it right than showing y'all right now. Alright. Of course. Yeah, that's why I normally see it's getting glued to my fingers now. Gotta wipe that off so I don't get glue on the truck here, but I really hate doing this part, because if you mess it up slightly, you gotta redo the whole fucking thing. Excuse my language, but it gets irritating. I'm gonna cut and show y'all when it's done. So alright, now that got that done, we are gonna move on to putting some cooler stuff on there, like drive shafts and all that happy stuff. So yeah, this isn't gonna have independent front and rear suspension. It's gonna have solid axle front and back, because you know that's just a lot easier than, you know, I don't know, but yeah. Alright, next on this little guy is we gotta do the diffs, the front and rear diffs. I used to do it this way, you know, where you took the head of a pin and use that as a diff and do the drive shafts and transfer case. Then I started doing something else. Hold on, let me. Where's a good example? I think this one's a good example. Well, kinda. I started using tubing and shoving a toothpick in like this and cutting the toothpick off and rounding the edges. Hold on. So then it makes like a little diff. So we're gonna try doing that, but do a little bit better. Yeah, they're a little bit long on the LMM, so this one hopefully it'll turn out a lot better. Yeah, so let's show you how to do that. So obviously, like I said, take a toothpick and you glue it into a tube, piece of tubing. Now there's probably better ways of doing this and whatnot, but this doesn't look bad once it's done, so I couldn't care less. And then you just cut the thing off. So I'll be right back once I cut it off. Alright, so it's cut off now. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little bit of toothpick in there. Next, all you got to do is take a file, and I don't know how I'm going to show this on here, but you're going to kind of just spin this and file it at the same time so you can kind of get a dome shape. kind of do this. Takes a minute, but eventually it'll look kind of spherical. So I'll be right back. Alright, so that's looking pretty good. My camera kind of sucks, but it's looking pretty good. So next up, all I gotta do, I don't even have the tool to do it. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Y'all could probably tell that I'm very prepared to make this video. This is very professional, guys, let me tell you. Anyways, so you take your piece of tubing, right, with the toothpick in it. Then you take this round file right here that you can get from Hobby Lobby. It's pretty much the same size as the tube. It's a little bit bigger, but that's why I like to use it, because it fits right there. So what you need to do is kind of just file like almost right about there, and then kind of go pretty deep. So then you can glue that onto here when you're done. So I'll be right back. Alright, so let's get it to focus here. So you can see what I've done, kind of just filed that out. Now what we're going to do is kind of make like a little cone right here, going out to probably about there. Make it a little cone so it leads to a piece of spare axle that I got lying around to make our drive shaft. So yeah, takes a little while to get this to work, but in the end it looks pretty decent. It's not the best way to do it, but it looks better than whatever that is. So it looks like an actual diff. Well, yeah, it doesn't look that great like that because it's a little long and weird, but it works, trust me. Alright, so here's where we're at. The glue's still drying on the axles, so I don't want to really mess it up too much. But yeah, so we got the diffs on there. All we need to do is put the drive shafts. Yeah, it's turned out pretty good right now. Nothing much to say about it. I don't know how I'm gonna, again, repaint it or whatever. I might just paint over the axle tubes, which I don't often do, but this time I might have to, because I want to keep that glossy paint and I don't want to ruin that bumper. So that's where we're at. Don't want to drop it. Yeah, let me get that hair out of here. But yeah, that's where we're at for that. Next up is drive shafts, and then traction bars. Pretty simple traction bars, nothing crazy. Alright, see you then. Alright, got the drive shafts cut to length. They're just spare axles that I had lying around, so figured I'd put them to good use. This one I didn't need to cut. It already fit pretty much, so happy with that. And cut this a couple of times to get it to fit. Yeah, it's pretty basic. You just glue them on where, you know, I put the diffs. As you can see, it rolls pretty well. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that quick. Be right back. Alright, so got the drive shafts glued on. The only reason why I took the front wheels and tires off is because I put a little extra glue on here, right here. So then it would kind of fill out that gap. I don't need it on the rear, so I just left those on. And plus, like I said before, the axle is still drying. So, yep, that's pretty much it for the drive shafts and stuff like that. Now, pretty much just traction bars, and this truck should be, or the frame at least, should be pretty much done. Luckily, I had these two laying around from the LMM. I took them off because I think I told y'all in one of the previous videos, but I just didn't like it on there. So we're gonna put it on here because why not? All right, there we go. Traction bars are on there, looking okay. I'm not the best at doing framework and stuff, let's be real. It's good enough for me. The one thing I will add to this one that I haven't added to any of my other diesel trucks is a fuel pump. So I think this is probably the first time I've ever built a fuel pump. So it's pretty easy. It's probably just 2 pieces of the styrene and then a strip of styrene. But yeah, other than that, this frame is done. So this is all I'm going to show y'all for today. Hopefully I can get the truck painted soon. Maybe even tomorrow, probably not. I gotta work tomorrow. But when I have a night off, I'm definitely gonna paint this truck. I already hinted the color at the beginning of the video, so yeah. Alright, so there it is. Hope y'all did enjoy this video. Hopefully y'all learned something, how to build a frame, you know. Again, this is not the best tutorial, well, I guess on YouTube probably. Yeah. Hope y'all did enjoy this video. Make sure you know, like and do all that happy crap, you know. Just helps out the channel and shows more people how to do this stuff and all that. But enough of me talking. Hope y'all have a great night or day, whatever, and see you in the next one.